Hey YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
I was waiting for the timer to start going so we knew we was recording. So she's back! Yay! So we'll be doing Arrow season 4, episode 8. At least I didn't do that this time, or like that, even though I was...
Legends of Yesterday, which is part 2 of the crossover that they did last week.
Yeah!
The Flash one was called Legends of Today, and the Arrow is Legends of Yesterday.
So what did you like about the episode since you recently watched it?
I really liked the stuff with Hawkgirl and the guy.
Carter?
Yeah.
Carter Hall.
It was interesting to see like their history and how they're connected and everything, because I didn't know all that stuff. So to me, that was new and interesting. I like her with Cisco, so it kind of sucks that you know that's not gonna play out really that much more romantically.
Well, the girl herself still likes Cisco.
Yeah.
But
Kendra Saunders likes Cisco.
But Shayera likes Carter. So talk about a split personality.
I mean, she'll always be friends with Cisco.
Yeah, and hey, he left her that little calling device. But like, what was going through my mind in that moment was like, I know this is the end of the episode, but still, okay, train of thought here. When he gave her the device and he's like, "Call me when you need me," I'm like,
Kim Possible.
No, but now, hell yes. Now I have the theme song in my head. Okay, trying to get past the song. Okay, but like, she's going on to Legends of Tomorrow, correct? What if she gets stuck in the past? I mean, with the group, something goes, like, it goes to crap, right? And, like, they're in a more modern time era. She pushes the button, it's before he gave it to her. Like, I'm imagining
with
that
all the time travel that does happen, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, but like, I'm like, dude, if that happened, she's screwing up the time stream even more than Barry, because Cisco like only knew her for like what, a week, 2 weeks before this happened.
I think so.
Like, that's how long they've been dating, I think. So if it was before the 2 weeks even happened, like, she's foreshadowing his future dating life, and this is gonna go to crap. Yeah. Like, that's gonna make him feel real good. So yeah, but like, I'm still like looking at that and going, oh my gosh, I can picture this. I want it to happen, even though I don't. You know. Okay, so I'm sorry for interrupting.
Oh no, it's alright. I really liked the stuff with Oliver and learning about William. I'm glad that we finally got him knowing about that.
Yeah.
Because the crossover last season, he just like saw her, but now he's like, wait.
I didn't think we'd have to wait a whole year, but
yeah. So, and I like that William is really into the Flash.
Yeah.
I think that's cute.
Oh, what doll or action figure did he give Oliver?
Captain Cold.
Captain Cold. It's like, here, you be the bad guy. I'll shoot you with my Flash powers.
But then when he said that he knew the Flash personally, the kid's like, oh.
And he's like,
he's like, really? What's he like?
Yeah, it was so cute.
It was.
And I think it was kind of cute how he asked the boy, like, would you mind if I come over and hang out with you sometimes?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, are you asking him to be friends with you? Like, that's real cute.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't even know you. Hey, little boy, can I come play with you sometimes? Like, how creepy does that sound?
Come play with us.
Come play.
For those of you that have seen The Shining, you know what I'm talking about.
I have not, so I do not.
There's like this hallway, and the pattern on the carpet's kind of like weird looking, and there's these two little girls that have like blood all over them and stuff, and they're like, "Come play with us," and it's like in a really creepy voice.
Mm.
So, yeah. I don't blame Felicity for being upset because he did keep that from her, but I liked, that last scene with them too.
I did, but I don't like the fact that he failed her again.
Yeah.
It's like, he should have, okay, the moment he found out from Barry that it was going to be a positive test, that he should have went to Felicity and said, I have a son.
Yeah.
And then went to go talk to her. The woman, the baby mama.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, my girlfriend already knows, so
yeah.
I can't exactly keep it hidden.
I mean, Felicity still knows he has a kid, though,
No.
right? She doesn't?
No. She's back to square one, not knowing. Because the only way she knew was because she ran into Barry with the papers. That didn't happen this time. So he just threw out some lie about, like, doing something involving.
Watch, and then something really bad is going to happen to her in this week's episode, and then, like,
tomorrow's.
Yeah, in tomorrow's episode, and then Oliver's going to, I don't know.
When like, on the preview for it, she's like, I love you. Like, I'm like going, he's gonna scream, I have a son!
Yeah, like, he's really gonna scream that. I don't think so.
Like, I know, but, like, I can dream.
He should, but he probably won't.
I think that Damien needs to realize.
I don't know. I'm just saying, Felicity must really love him if she's willing to give him another chance after something that serious has been failed about with her.
But she doesn't remember. Barry reset the timeline. She doesn't know that ever happened. It's just like the Iris kiss that never happened. Okay, I'm sorry I had to bring that up, but now you understand.
I know, but I understand.
Like, I was drawing a parallel.
I know. Damn timeline.
Right?
If that timeline hadn't been reset on the Flash, Barry and Iris would be together right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But then if the timeline wasn't reset on the crossover episode, everyone would be dead.
True. Oh, did you catch that reference when they were getting out of the cars and Thea's like, superheroes in a farmhouse? I think I saw this in a movie somewhere.
Yeah, I was like, oh, and they just called out Age of Ultron.
Yeah. But the thing is, Avengers is Marvel and this is DC. So
they can riff on each other all they want.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember who came first, but because someone came up with the name Wonder Woman, like, there was a Wonder Man at one point, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But that's because, like, DC and Marvel were kind of, like, they weren't as bad of competitors as they are now. They weren't as bad of rivals.
Yeah.
They did kind of get to, they did collaborate sometimes. Like, even their superheroes faced off against each other. But, like, it is kind of hard to come up with names. So when a good name was produced, and then the company that produced it didn't automatically go, like, Spider-Kid, Spider-Man, like, I mean, Marvel has that. But, like, if they didn't take up the name, then the opposite name for that, like, Wonder Man, Wonder Woman, the other company could come in and take the other name, so that, like, Wonder Woman can never have a Wonder Man, something like that. So, like, the names could.
Yeah.
I forgot where I was going with that.
But yeah, when they went in the thing, it was...
Oh, right, because of the reference thing. That's why I did that. But, yeah, so, like, they can take from each other in Rift. They just can't, like, exact carbon copy this with the name. Like, they have to change up. Like, if they were going to use someone who had the abilities of someone else, maybe they have to change a little bit of the abilities, like, tweak it a little bit. and it can't be the exact same name. It could be, the name could be slightly tweaked, and it could be an entire different character. So that's why they're able to reference that.
I mean, I'm glad that the timeline was reset because we would all be dead.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also not glad because we didn't get certain things that we wanted.
Yeah.
But maybe this way it'll actually happen more naturally, fluidly, than that way.
Mm-hmm.
Because it gives her time to really, like, evaluate everything and to realize that she really, really does love him.
When is he going to propose? He still has the freaking ring.
I was talking
Oh, I'm sorry.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering that too. I want to know when he's going to propose.
Okay. So,
what was that very, very last scene with Malcolm?
He took up the ashes of Vandal Savage. He had the canister, and he took the ashes of Vandal Savage and put it in there and said the same things that Vandal Savage said before the rocks fell from heaven in ancient Egypt.
Okay.
He's gonna bring the freaker back.
Well, because like I knew that it was like some big thing because they usually like have a very ending scene and it's something that's like shocking.
Yeah.
And I saw what was going on, but I didn't know like what he was doing exactly.
Yeah. He like, I think there was a line in there where he said like my debt is paid or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, he's indebted to Vandal Savage, and bringing him back will erase the debt. So he's gonna, like, the current Vandal Savage is dead. Yes. Okay, there's only one instance in where Vandal Savage can travel through time, and that's because there was a time portal created in the Justice League and crap went down. But that's the only instance that I know of. If there's some in the comics, then great. But, so currently, there is no Vandal Savage. He is now permadead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Permadead?
That means permanently dead with no hope of resurrection. Currently. Because I don't know how they're going to bring him back because the Lazarus Pit.
He's really most sincerely dead.
Yes. The Lazarus Pit is totally screwed up. There is no, Nyssa screwed the Lazarus Pit.
Mm-hmm.
So he can't use that. And besides, there's no body to dunk in there. It's just like half the ashes. It's not even the full body. It's just some of the ashes.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe Malcolm will bring him back when the time is right for Malcolm. He'll probably be brought back by the end of the season to help deal with Damian.
Probably. Because Damien Dark is pure evil.
Mm-hmm. I am in a camp that I believe firmly that Damien Dark is Felicity's father.
Seriously?
I firmly believe that, yes.
Why?
Because we know next to nothing about her father. We know that he's a guy that doesn't take no for an answer. We know that he would rather show what he's, he would rather face off against someone than have anything go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And what do we know about Damien Dark? Like, the same exact things. And we know that Felicity doesn't really even know who he is. Like,
has he met her yet?
Well, no. Remember, there's this. He knows her name because Ray. He went and as he was saying, he was talking to the mic and everything. Damien heard and he's like, "Who's Felicity?"
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, right? And then she has to get her smarts from somewhere. It's obviously not her mother.
Her mother's a cool person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like her mom because she was...
And apparently she somehow gives great relationship advice, even though all of her relationships suck.
And I kind of was like... excited about her and Lance.
Yeah, I think they're gonna make a good couple until Lance dies. I think he's the one in the grave. So, but
we'll lose somebody else in her life. Tommy. Still bitter about that. Although the actor that plays him is on Chicago Med now, so that makes me happy. At least I get to see him in some way, and a new episode is on tonight, so yay!
And you know what I've heard?
What?
Because on an episode of a Collider Flash review, the Collider Flash review, here on YouTube, you can look them up. They talked about who's going to be coming back. Roy's coming back.
I know, I saw that.
Like, I didn't see any posts about that, but I was like,
about it online.
Roy! So, Kaori from the stream one, she's doing the Collider stuff now. So, the reviews on Stream.tv, the Arrowcast reviews, people have come over to the Collider reviews.
So they're not doing one on Stream.tv now?
They might be, I don't know. But it's the two girls that were on it, John's wife and Kaori, they went to Collider. So Kaori and Anne, they're doing the Arrow reviews, and Kaori, I believe, is also on the Flash review. But
why would she be on the Flash one? On the Collider?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant on the Stream.
Yeah, no. But she really loves Roy. And someone at the table suggested that Roy was the one in the grave.
And she got mad.
She got mad. But, like, I mean, Roy being in the grave is a possibility.
I don't really want to suspect anyone because I don't want anyone to die.
Neither do I.
But because somebody is going to.
Mm-hmm. Even the writers don't know. Like, they said that they didn't know when they wrote it. When they wrote that first episode, they didn't know who they were going to put in it. Like, I don't want anyone to die, but someone's going to have to. And I believe that it's either, like, I really think it's going to be Captain Lance. But if it's not, then I could settle for Roy. But I don't want Roy to die.
I don't want it to
I want him to transfer over to the eventual Teen Titans they keep promising us.
I'm freaking tired. Okay, I know that they do this in TV shows for, entertainment purposes and rating boosts and whatever they do it for. But, like, I get really tired of them always killing off the other half of a couple. Like, really? You build up this whole thing, you get the viewers attached to these people, and then you kill off one half of them?
Yeah.
Seriously. Kill somebody else off.
Yeah,
they're still a pretty important character to the plot and stuff, but if they're not as, like, essential to everything that's happening, then they don't necessarily need to be there.
Yeah.
So, as much as I wouldn't want it to be Lance, he'd be the more likely one. If they weren't going to go with somebody like Roy or something, or Felicity, which I hope to God they're not doing.
Well, I think Felicity is, like, too much of an obvious choice. Because right after they showed the ring being put, like, the ring is still on the damn coffee table in that little pile of rocks. Like, he left it there.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for that chick to find it. Right? I mean, Felicity has to happen upon it eventually.
Is this for me? Oh my gosh! Oliver!
Right? But, like, right after that scene is when they showed the grave.
Yeah.
Which I think is hinting too much at the fact that it could be Felicity.
Well, if it was, people would be very, very angry.
Yeah, but if it was, then Barry wouldn't have been late for that. He would not have missed Felicity's funeral.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, I would like to think that he wouldn't miss anyone's funeral from the Arrow, but he doesn't really know everyone in the Arrow. He's not really close to Diggle because Diggle doesn't like to run with him. And he finds his powers creepy. And
But considering how upset Oliver was, though, when he was at the grave, it's definitely somebody that he's really close to.
well, like right now he's using Lance as a proxy between he's the mediator between him and Damien, or he was. He needs to gain Damien's trust again, but like he could blame himself for letting Lance continue.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he's so like hurt about it. And if it's Roy, it's I trained him. He's dead. I failed him.
Yeah.
So it could be both. You know, it could be either one for those reasons.
I know this is like totally off topic and it's probably been mentioned before, but since Malcolm is actually Thea's dad, Tommy and Thea are actually brother and sister.
Yeah.
Which I think is really cool because in the first season when he was on there, they did have a brother-sister relationship. Mm-hmm. So to find out that it is his actual sister is kind of cool.
She's been on a Tommy kick today.
I have. I don't have to miss him anymore, though, because like I said, he's on a new TV show.
Yeah.
So I can see him on that. He's a cute doctor.
So, yeah, is there anything else about the episode itself? Because, I mean, we've been dancing around the episode this whole time. We've been talking 20 minutes about everything.
I don't think
the episode
I mean, itself. I think that, you know, I think it was a good crossover. Mm-hmm. I personally liked the Flash crossover better than the Arrow one.
So did I.
But I think that they were both really good.
Mm-hmm. I think the reason why the first one seems better is because the second one, half of it is the same exact thing as the first half.
Yeah.
Like, it's repeating everything except for Cisco talks to Kendra and helps her be able to control her abilities, unlike what Carter was able to.
Yeah.
And so
I mean, I thought they were both good, but for me, the part that I liked the best about the Arrow one was the stuff with Oliver and his kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I liked the most about it, because I was looking forward to finding out more about that. And now that we know more and that he knows that it's his son and everything, I liked that part of it. So
yeah,
that for me,
we're gonna get more Oliver in Central City.
Yeah, I mean that for me was the highlight of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. I think that pretty much covers everything for this episode. Just so you guys know, I was watching on Collider again. It's a YouTube channel here. I was watching Collider Heroes last night, and where they talk about like comic books and movies and stuff like that. They were saying that the people behind Supergirl had said that if Supergirl got a full season, then they'd start. Then they would do a crossover.
Mm-hmm.
So Supergirl got a full season. So there are rumors now that Supergirl will be crossing with the Flash.
Cool.
So I know this isn't a Flash episode, but hey, it's a crossover episode, so I figured why not talk about Flash and Supergirl.
Yeah.
So that's a great possibility that'll be coming around the corner.
And for those of you that don't watch Supergirl, you should watch it because it's really good.
Yeah, it like the first like 3 episodes were okay, but it got better as the series went on. So you guys should really check it out because
I think they're on like cool. I think last night it was episode 6 or 7 that aired. So
after the second episode, like the first episode was really good. The second one was yeah, but then after that, like it just kind of took off.
Yeah.
So, pun intended.
Yeah. Especially the episode that had like her adopted parents on it, because like the actors that play her adopted parents are the ones that played in the Supergirl movie and Lois and Clark: The Adventures of Superman.
Yeah.
Because like Helen Slater, Helen Slater played her mom, and she was Supergirl in the movie Supergirl, and Dean Cain was Clark Kent or Superman in Lois and Clark. So
the TV show.
Yes, in the 90s.
which, although cheesy, is pretty good.
Yeah, I've seen some episodes of it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Smallville's better.
Yeah.
But Lois and Clark is classic Superman stuff, so it's good.
Yeah.
And Terry Hatcher and Dean Cain are cute together in the show.
Yeah. So, yeah. What do you think we missed about this episode that you guys liked? And who do you think runs faster? Supergirl or the Flash?
The Flash.
Yes. I mean, in Smallville, like, the Flash ran
is the fastest man alive.
Yeah, in everything that I've seen, the Flash outruns Superman or
Superman's fast, but he's not as fast as the Flash.
No.
Because he doesn't share the Speed Force.
Mm-hmm.
Barry does.
Yeah.
So he will always be faster. He's not as fast as Zoom.
Well, he will be.
But he's fast.
I don't really understand how Zoom is that fast.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, I kind of do. I do. I said I don't, but I kind of do. Like, it just clicked with me.
Yeah.
Because he's, the reason why he vibrates, and, I'm not doing that again. Okay, the reason why he vibrates really quickly, okay, in spots, okay, in place, is because, he's a second ahead in time. Like, he's out of time. He's between the seconds. His life takes place between the seconds. Mm-hmm. So, like, if it's, like, 5:30 and 1 second, he's living 5:30, 1 second and a half. That's where he is.
He's, like, a half a second faster.
Yeah, like, he lives between the moments. And
he lives between the moments.
Yeah. So, like, that's what gives him a lead on Barry, but, like, at the same time, I don't think he should be that fast, because since he was in our area, he has to share the Speed Force with Barry.
Alright.
But since this is an era review, I won't go into depth about all of that.
Who do you guys think is the fastest? We've told you who we think is the fastest.
Yeah.
I'm sure most of you will say the Flash.
Yeah.
But still.
Supergirl is a favorite.
Yeah.
So, give us your thoughts on the era, if you think we'll see, what's his face? The Constantine. If you think we'll see Constantine again this season.
That would be nice.
Because they are still dealing,
Since
they're dealing with, but I mean, like, they're still dealing with the mystical. And so, like, since they're dealing with the mystical this season, I can't wait to see what next season's gonna be like. Because next season, we might just bring in magic all out, just like, boom, magic.
Metahumans galore!
I don't think so. I think metahumans will mainly stay on the Flash.
That's good.
But I think that they should work together to figure out why the one with the laser eyes wasn't a metahuman. Because he was on the Flash. He was on the Arrow, and he had laser eyes. Y'all remember that episode? Felicity almost got laser-eyed, and Ray came in and stopped him with his suit. But he wasn't in Central City when the explosion happened, when the particle accelerator gave everyone their abilities. So, he had his abilities before it happened. So maybe we'll start seeing more people like that, and we'll start learning, like, what that's about next season or whatever. But, yeah. So, let's, can't wait until tomorrow night's episode and see what happens with Felicity and Damien. I want them to start, like, connecting the dots on that, because I really do firmly believe that they are. They're father and daughter. Because, I mean, like...
Don't take this inappropriately.
I hate hand gestures.
Sorry.
Connect the dots. Yes. But one more thing about Felicity. Her last name is Smoke. Do we know anything about her? Besides that she was a hacker in college?
No.
her history is like smoke. We know nothing about her. She's clouded in mystery. And I don't really think Smoke is her real last name. Yeah. I think that that her mom changed their last name and gave them new names, so Felicity might not even be her real name, and she might not know.
Because I like that.
Yeah, but she might not know. Like, it's her legal name now, but she might not know what her real name was, and maybe her mom did all that to escape Damien. But I really want them to announce that, because if you think about it, like, you can connect the dots yourself. I'm not going to take the time because we've already been talking for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But,
thank you for
listening
to us for this long.
Oh, they've been longer.
Yeah, but we're trying to keep them shorter.
Yeah, we are.
So.
At least it's not 45 minutes this time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Think about it. Tell me what you guys think about Damien being Felicity's father. And who do you think will be in the grave? Who do you think is more likely to be in there? Captain Lance or Roy? Or if there's another character that you guys think will be in there, then put it down in the comments below, and we will talk about it.
Or tweet it to us on Twitter.
Or Twitter us.
I've been trying to keep it pretty active, so yeah.
And I've been posting every once in a while.
Anytime I see an article that's related to some upcoming news for one of the shows, it's mostly been Once Upon a Time stuff.
Because it's more active.
Yeah, but if there's anything I see for like Arrow or Flash, I'll retweet it.
Yeah. And I do the same, but she usually beats me to it, so I don't bother. So yeah. Yeah. So I guess that'll do it for this episode. So until next time, don't fail this city.